Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it is time to talk about a collective haul, all the things that I purchased since January, which is a long time. I know that's like 6 months now into the year, but honestly, I don't buy like a whole lot of products, so I was able to kind of wait that long to do it. The only makeup I really buy at this point is replacement only kind of stuff. I'm becoming a little more open to buying new makeup, especially as my current collection gets older and older and I'm decluttering more things. Like there have been brands I was curious about or products that, piqued my interest a little bit, but we haven't gotten there yet. Maybe the next haul video will have actual makeup items in there, but this one, no. And we're also going to talk about stuff that was gifted to me, unprompted, just showed up. So let's get into the video and see what came into my life in 2023 so far. We're going to start with shampoo. Two Head and Shoulder shampoos. This one is the one I'm working on now. This is the Detox and Hydrate Supreme shampoo. This one has argan oil, coconut water, free of sulfates, parabens, dyes, etc. Now, the reason why I went with Head and Shoulders, my head was really, really itchy for like a good month or two. I couldn't figure out what the heck was wrong. And I was like, do I have dandruff? Is it like a seasonal thing? And I just decided to go with this because this takes care of dandruff, I guess. And there was a sale going on for like buy two, get one free. So I decided to give this a go. I had used Head and Shoulders in the past and it was fine. I figured out what is causing my dandruff. My daughter has Squishmallow pillows and I was using them to sleep on. And it wasn't itching my head at first, but I think over time, maybe I just like didn't wash it, or I know that sounds kind of weird, but like, yeah, I didn't wash it. Or maybe I was having like an allergic reaction to the materials in the Squishmallow, but once I stopped sleeping on it and was using my regular pillow, that itchiness went away. So that's unfortunate because those things are really comfortable. So for the buy two, get one, I ended up getting the Supreme Nourish and Smooth Argan Oil and Jojoba Oil one. Haven't cracked this one open yet. That's waiting in the wings. And this was the product that I was pretty interested in trying. This is the Head and Shoulders Supreme Exfoliating Scalp Scrub. Exfoliates to remove buildup and renew skin surface with vitamin E and argan oil. I wanted to try this out to see if that would help my scalp too. But as we know, it wasn't dandruff, it wasn't seasonal, it was the Squishmallow. So yeah, I'm not going to review stuff totally right now because I will probably empty those out and talk about them again later. This is the OGX Smoothing Coconut and Coffee Scrub and Wash, which smells so good. I finally ran out of the one body wash that I had that was like 33 ounces and decided to go for this one. This got, decent reviews online. I just kind of needed a body wash and I liked how this smelled and it wasn't astronomically expensive like some of them are getting right now. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, this is really, really good. I love it. I already used up like a quarter-ish of it. The little scrubbies in there. I think this was about $8, I want to say. So I wouldn't say this was like super expensive compared to other ones, but it wasn't like the cheapest. It's not like the Suave body washes, which I've never tried before, but yeah, I'm really happy with this purchase and I would totally try others from this brand. Let's talk skincare. So I got this from Amazon. I ran out of my CeraVe sunscreen that I use every single day. Love that stuff. But I wanted to try something different. I wanted to go with a Korean brand that had a higher SPF. Yeah, so I heard Korean skincare is supposed to be really, really good in terms of the ingredients that they use, and I wanted to do a higher SPF. So this one is an SPF 50. This one is the Skin and Lab High Barrier Fresh Sun Lotion SPF 50. I got this off Amazon. Yeah, so this was about $20, which is kind of steep for a sunscreen, but I find that a lot of sunscreens now are creeping up in price. Like the CeraVe one without coupons is like $18.99 or something like that. So that might actually be in line with how they're priced these days, unless there's probably like e.l.f. ones that might be cheaper. I don't know, but yeah, I did have to replenish my sunscreen and I went with that one. And I love it so far. My next skincare product, I went with a retinol serum. This one is by Rock. Or never tried anything from the skin line before, but I had used the retinol a couple months ago, ran out of it, or maybe even a year ago at this point, ran out of it. Was using a lactic acid, which are two completely different things. But once I ran out of the lactic acid, I was like, I want to go back to using retinol because I know this is good for your skin. So is lactic acid, but this is kind of more essential for my skin at this point. It's supposed to visibly reduce lines and pores, or just like skin cell turnover in general. That's what retinols are good for. So I went with this one. Whenever I think of a serum, I think of something that's like clear or more liquid. This is more of a lotion or a cream to me. I don't know. That's just my perception of it. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. It's a little fragranced for me, but in general, I do like this. But I did want to make this part of my nighttime routine going forward. Just always have a retinol going, whether it's this or another brand. So I was really happy to get that and like use this, pretty regularly in my nighttime routine. And I also wanted to incorporate a vitamin C again back into my morning routine with skincare. So I went with this vitamin C glow serum. This one is by Coco Kind. And I really, really like this one a lot too. It's a little greasy. I don't find I mind the greasiness of this one because I find it hydrates my skin. It's not like, it's a little sticky, but once you do your whole makeup routine and put your SPF over it, it's like a non-issue. Especially if you want like hydration. So this one is really, really nice. So both of these I got from Ulta. There was a skincare sale going on. I forget the exact deal that I got on them, but they were on sale and they had good reviews, which is a plus. From Amazon, I bought these AOA Studio Mochi Teardrop Blenders. So this comes in a pack of 6 and I have 2 that are currently on my dresser right now. And I was kind of on the fence about getting sponges. I know I enjoy using them and I like having them in my rotation, but I was trying to like hold out for a little bit and just use my brushes because I, am lazy when it comes to buying things. I love the colors, but they're kind of squishy. They're not super hard and they're not too soft, so I really like that. And I try to extend the life of my beauty sponges as much as possible because I know they're not the most like sustainable things to have to throw away a sponge every so often, but yeah, I do try to stretch it out. I do find them convenient because I just use bar soap to wash them, so they're very quick to wash, and I don't have to wait for them to dry necessarily because I wet my sponges anyway when I put foundation on. So they're just really convenient if I'm running out of foundation brushes to use or they're all dirty or whatever. These are really nice. I don't want to be constantly throwing them out, so I spread out the usage of them. I'm set for beauty sponges for a really long time because these come in a set of 6. So I ended up using either like points off my credit card or some sort of Amazon gift card or something to get both of these, so I didn't have to pay like the full amount, so that was sweet. We love that. Okay, let's move on to actual makeup. Again, replacement only, so nothing terribly exciting here. I got 2 foundations. The first one that I bought, this was like probably back in January maybe that I got this, and almost empty. But this is the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation and Concealer for all skin types. And I was a little nervous getting this because I've never used Physicians Formula foundation before. So yeah, I was a little hesitant, but I know I kind of enjoy their butter line. I haven't used like many of their butter products at all. I think I have like a highlighter by them in that butter line and I like the fragrance. Yeah, this definitely has that fragrance. So if you're not into that for your foundation, like don't get this. I enjoyed it. It actually was pretty decent even though I was nervous about it. So foundation plus concealer if you're interested in that kind of thing. There you go. Foundation is just expensive these days, guys. Like, I mean, I guess it just depends what you want to spend your money on. And I just go through foundation so quickly that I can't be dropping like 40 plus bucks on foundation every single time back to back. Like that's crazy. I'd have to mix it up for me personally. That's just not something I want to do. So I try to stick with drugstore mainly. And then like maybe treat myself to a higher end one once in a while, but that's where we're at right now. So that one's running low and I cannot run low on my foundation. So I picked up this Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation that I've heard a lot about over the past couple months, years. Since I like this one, I figured to stay within the whole like foundation slash concealer realm, and I guess this is their version of it. Same idea, 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This one is the shade light beige. I've only kind of quickly tried it on to make sure that was the right shade match, and I think it was. We'll see how it goes, but that's the backup that I have for now. Excited to start using that one. I bought a backup of mascara. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic. I bought this back in January and I haven't even been able to crack it open yet because I had some other mascaras in the works that I could have sworn were closer to being done than they actually were. This is waiting in the woodworks until I finish my 2 Ilia samples, which those should be almost done. I've been working on those for a while now, so this is a classic one. I've always liked Telescopic. I haven't purchased this particular one in a while. I was using like a Milani mascara and something else, so I took a break from using this one and now we're back into it. So it's one I can trust and I know it works and I've always liked it. So when in doubt, telescopic, always comes through. I forgot to mention this concealer. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito concealer that I got from Ulta, and this was on sale, I think. I don't remember, but it's in the shade light beige, and I think this is like medium coverage. It's pretty creamy. So far so good, but again, more of a review when I actually empty it out. Okay, so now we're doing things that came into my life, things that were gifted to me. This I actually got as a gift from a student. This is Victoria's Secret. Is that weird that I'm gifted Victoria's Secret? I mean, it's just the fragrances. It wasn't like anything else, but thank God. I got the Victoria's Secret Blushing Bubbly Fragrance Lotion, and I got the Blushing Baby Fragrance Mist. These actually smell really, really good. It says pink champagne, muddled raspberries, get fizzy. This is very reminiscent of, I think it's Champagne Toast by Bath and Body Works, and I always like that scent, so I am pleased. The kid did well. The kid did well, or his mom did well. So, so cool. Love those. I definitely have a lot of body spray that I want to use up, but I welcome this one. This is actually good, and I'm excited. I've been using it, and I've been enjoying it. Same with the lotion. So, those were pleasant, very pleasant presents. I think it was like wellness week or self-care week or something at my work. They came around with these trays of hand sanitizer, and you could pick out. They had like a whole variety in there, so I just grabbed this one. This one is the Pocket Back Bath and Body Works Champagne Apple and Honey. Because, you know, I had to sniff a couple of them and see. And this is very similar to this, actually, which is funny. But yeah, I like to have just one of these because it takes me a while to actually use these up, which is weird, but it does. Usually I have a big bottle of hand sanitizer at work, so I don't need like the little guys as much. But they're handy, and they're good to keep in your purse. So got that. Also got like a generic hand cream. It was like blueberry scented from work. Kind of smells like feet, but yeah, just wanted to mention that was also gifted to me. And I forgot to mention I bought a L'Oreal Root Touch Up hair dye just for the roots. It's like a smaller container of hair dye because yeah, it's just meant for like the top of your head, which I kind of want to go that path now. Probably not the greatest to dye your whole head of hair every time, so I just want to focus on the top part, and I would go that route moving forward, except it's just as expensive to buy the Root Touch Up as it is to buy a regular box of dye. You're just wasting less product. So price-wise, though, it's the same thing. Maybe more expensive, which is bizarre. If you're curious, I was kind of curious. I spent $103.22 on makeup products or makeup/beauty products since January. $103.22, which it does include discounts, coupons, gift cards, whatever. So I don't think that's too bad. We'll see what the next half of the year is like. I'll probably not wait a full 6 months depending on how many products I have for my next haul video, but that's what we got for now. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and consider liking and subscribing, and I will catch you in my next one. Thanks guys, bye.